Hey Clashes, in 13 hours, the first Town Hall 18 Legend season is going to come to an end. And so far, things are looking really promising because I have not even done my attacks yet. This is the plan for today's video, which means we are going in with the Meteor Golems, and defense so far is looking pretty promising as well. Not just this account reset really high because this one was resetting on rank 7 global, and I have another account with like top 15, I believe. Yep, that's where this one is. Then as well another one on top 23, I believe. In Germany, I was ranked 1, 2, and 3 or 4 or something. So let's see if we can get that done, which means let's do all of those attacks. And then we're going to jump to the finish and see where I actually finish the season. Let's dive in. Okay, let's hope for the best. We have our first base ready. Let's see how we can do this. This classic core base. Something I could do, possibly. Nah, I think we're going to do that. Fireball into the bomb tower, then in from the far left side, the clan castle and the guardian should lure us into the middle of the base. Because we're going to use this siege, I do want to make sure that we're scouting for possible Tesla. Let's hope that there is no Tesla. There is one Tesla, I knew it. So we're going to turn that invisible. Put the ward in. Perfect. Let's hope that it's not entirely baited. But so far, we're looking good. We have set up the pathing, we have set up the funnel. Now let's get ready with the Archer Queen just like this. Have some funneling going on. Wall break, Headhunter, this over here as well. We can use the King here for funneling. And then this looks already really solid. In just a second, we're going to add as well the Roy Champ to help the King a little bit. We have the core start firing, so we can block that in just a second. I think we have a furnace in there, I saw one. So this so far looks really promising as long as some things are going to the core. This is now the big important thing, but I feel like it should do. Red Mine Farm not doing anything. I feel like that's already settled for us. Warden went down. That's not solid for us. Wait, what did snipe the Warden? I'm not really sure. We should be good to go if we just raise things up here. Let's get things overgrowth over there, so everything is going to the far right side. Royal Champion, I would like to keep her alive. That would be great. Let's protect things here. A Royal Champion ability, that was not the best angle, not gonna lie. Let's turn this invisible. We still have the Queen ability, so that's good for us. But let's see if we have enough power. We can breach this now with the defending Royal Champion, so that's good. We still have the Queen ability. I feel like as soon as things are waking up again, we're going to take advantage of that. King ability, I think not just yet. Queen ability now. Royal Champ, we might have to turn invisible if she's taking any damage, but so far, no damage taken, which is great. Let's add a Super Barb. Can we already do some cleanup? Not really, everything is covered up there. But we have the King ability for the back end, which is huge. The Royal Champ will take quite some damage now, so let's see if we can protect her. Nope, that was not possible. But let's see. Come on, King. King ability is still there. Last Invis has to be utilized now for the... I think Queen? I guess Queen, right? Yeah, we are fine. We have like 1, 2... Is it 3 Meteor Golems still alive or something? It's always so hard to tell. I feel like they should have made a bigger difference between the smaller Golemites and the bigger, like, Meteor Golems. I don't know if that's just me, but it's sometimes really hard to tell if it's like your regular... like, it's a Golemite, like a small or a bigger one. But, hey, I don't care. First attack done. Let's keep going. Okay, let's keep going. We have the first race in this core base. Let's get this done. So, I have 2 different entries on it. I'm never sure which one I want to go for. First one, Fireball on the air defense, quick one, just entry from the top side, which I think I want to do, or is it? No, actually we're going to do something a little bit different. Let's do and start over here. Like, or actually, nah, never mind. Like this, super quick fireball. Back to the lock launcher. This. The King to the right side, the lock launcher a little bit to the right. The Queen in here. Oh, Warden, please survive. Warden, please survive. Healers, something on the Warden, please. Oh no. That would have been great if something heals the Warden, please. Have mercy. Heal the Warden. He wants to survive. He's just a little Warden trying to do his business. Yes! Something is healing the warden. Let's go. Okay, now something. Wait, the king went to the inside. That's not good. As soon as things are raging up, we're going to like freeze. Yep, right now. We're going to use the overgrowth right here. Royal Champ needs some love. So let's rage up the core now. Poison this. Let's use another invis for the Royal Champ so she's surviving a little bit longer. We can use the queen ability. Should we use it right now? I think I would just pop her. Let's use this one right here. We can distract in a little bit if we have to. But at least for now, let's use the cleanup wizard. But I think things are looking good. I hope so, at least. Things are waking up again. I mean, the base is not max, right? But this should be completely fine. We had in the beginning... Wait a second, we can distract this. But in the beginning, the ward taking a lot of damage, but luckily he stayed alive. We can now use the ability, nicely bouncing through all of those defenses. We still have the back totem spell, which we can use right now to distract again. That should be good to go. The headhunter again, as always, you know me, clean up. That's the best word to using headhunters. Next, nice toy star. So I've seen plenty of people like wondering how do you take down those rage image bases. It is actually kind of easy as long as you just deploy the lock launcher and not use the troop thrower, troop launcher. Like then you're just good to go. But maybe we'll find some more bases. I can show you more approaches. But for that, we have to find more bases like that. For this one, we have our next base. I mean, not a fan of this one, to be honest. Oh my. I'm not a fan of this at all. But how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? I feel like... I'm not a fan of pretty much all the fireballs which I saw in the beginning, so let's just do a quick one. I think that should be fine. Yep. That is okay. Now, how do we, like, what do we enter? Left or right? I think I want to enter into the Giga Bomb early, so let's just go there. Have this one right here. Oh, now the troop launcher, obviously. King to funnel. With the Roy Champ in there as well. I will use this one, to be honest. We can distract this guy. And things are looking pretty good so far. And that's the important thing, so far, because things can go wrong quite easily, which is never a good thing to have. So, let's see. Do we use this? Maybe this? Just to make sure that back end damage is gone. I want to use the poison for the minion prince because we fireballed the clan castle. That's something nice we can do. So let's use the poison right now. So that's good for us. Right now we do not need any speed, so I do not use the arch-green ability just yet, but we can do some work already on the bottom side here. Maybe should we use now the... I feel like I want to have the action figure. So let's now tank again everything so the Royal Champ stays alive a little bit longer. I will save the king ability for as long as possible. I think this base should be crushed, to be honest. I think this base should be totally crushed, so that's good for us. Another nice in. Okay, that was unfortunate. The tornado was over there. That shouldn't really matter too much. We have 2 more invis. Royal Champ ability gets popped, but like it was whatever. We have the king ability still. Red Mine Farm is coming way too late, so I'm now happy that we chose this side, not the other one. But let's just freeze it. So invis again. Warden is getting into the invis tower as well. Or in the invis spell, more likely. There we go. Nice job. Let's go. 3 out of 3. If I'm not talking too much today, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to concentrate a little bit. Like, this is not going to be the craziest guide video or something. I'm trying to explain some stuff, but today, everything about performance. So let's keep going. Well, it is this base. Wait, is this... What is this mix in the middle? Like, Ghost, are you going crazy? Oh, he copied... Oh, he did adjust my version with the clan castle up here. Okay. So how do I do this now? I'm not sure. I think... I think I would do what works on my version quite well. So let's do it like this. Yep, I knew the Tesla would be there. That's why we did the invis. Looking good for now. So the next step for us is get meteor golems in right. think a lock launcher from in here. We have to use some totems just to protect and save everything. The guardians jumping to the outside. We can poison the heroes again because we have used everything for the clan cast, so that's good for us. Looking good again. Do not use the everything early. Now let's just strength the middle part. Queen ability, king ability, or rage. So we get into the middle. Now freeze everything together on the back end. That's good for us. Then we can like overgrowth over here, so everything which is making to the core and like stay alive is not taking too much damage. And on the bottom side, okay, where's the Roy Champ by the? Oh, she's on the left side there. That's good. So she's taking everything with the Roy as what is it? With the giants together. So that's good. Queen is coming in as well. Now that should be fine. That should be fine. That's the good news. Like whenever I know how to correct my own adjustments. He did some more adjustments like isolating the monolith, but in the end, putting the clan castle randomly up there was like something I did and it worked really well because it completely threw people off. But I think they're not aware that they can do this clan castle like, I guess, trick or whatever you want to name it. But yeah, it's quite nice. You can just turn your ward invisible so you're not luring the clan castle out and such. So that worked out beautiful and we're getting another base down. I think Ghost is max, isn't it? Always so hard to tell, but looking good so far. This is the first 4 attacks in, and we'll get the job done. And this may be as well now how you better understand on how you take down those rage invis bases, because just switch the siege and they're not as complicated. You just need to make sure that you're spacing out your lock launcher a little bit, not exactly where you're entering, but a little bit to the side, and then just forcing everything in, and you're good to go. Quite easy, right? Let's keep going and hopefully go for another perfect second half of the day. What do we have here? Okay, now we have a double poison base. Those are the more annoying base styles in my opinion. And I think, where do we go? What do we fireball? I like the left side looks quite good, but do we go into the tunnel then or far side and use like risk pretty much everything? That's the big question. Another thing we could do with fireball behind the town hall. Wait a second, that looks good as well. Oh, there's so many good fire. I'm not sure. I guess let's do it like this. Big fireball. Far side. Do I risk it? Of course, you risk it for the biscuit. Maybe that's the most stupid thing I've done. Well, this might be quite bad. Let's hope it's not. So, let's go in from... Well, actually, let the warden walk some more buildings so we have some more control coming in here. We have to use the king on the far right side, or do I want to have him go in? I'm not sure just yet, to be honest. Poison tower was triggered, so that's good for us. Oh my. Switch. King in here. Okay. So far so good. Let's try to get the king in here with the Royal Champion as well. Maybe now freeze this. I will use the overgrowth right here, right now. That's good, that's good. Poison here. Okay. Royal Champ is handling the defending minion prince, that's good. King ability was used somewhat early, which is not optimal, but I think it should be okay. We have a long way towards the town. I'm not sure if I just did a really big mistake, but hey, I guess time will tell. So, let's raise this. Queen ability. Let's distract this right here. Can use a super barb on the outside. Ooh, Royal Champ. No! Okay, the Royal Champ would have been nice to keep her alive, but we're making our way slowly towards the town, which is the good news. Still a long way as well, still. Let's keep the warden alive. That has worked great. Oh no. Did I really throw that? I should have just went into the tunnel. Why did I try to go for something special here? That was just stupid, but I guess we should get the second star. Sneezy actually gained the Mocha Fermentor, which is quite nice. That's actually really helpful. Now, how do we handle the chop set and everything? We could go like this. That's good for us. The tunnel's going down, that's for sure. Oh, I should have just went for the town hall. The pathing is even good, but like, why did I do that? I am confused by myself right now. That was actually really, really stupid. It's just a time fill in the end, but still, could have been way better. I don't know where to use the... maybe you can... Yeah, archer here, the baron here as well. Or some more... like, a few more buildings, I assume. And in the end, it's just a time fill, but... Oh, yeah, going into the town hall would have been probably better. We could have overgrowth the far left side. That would have been better. We have one storage in here, but the archer would have not gotten it, so... Hey, high percentage. As soon as we're reaching like 300 trophies in the day, it's completely fine. That's completely fine. But hey, so far, 4 out of 5. Let's make it 7 out of 8. Okay, let's do no more silly mistakes. What do we have here? Interesting looking base. Okay, we have again the core bomb hive. We have the possible fireball on the far right. This looks so weird, the setup, by the way. Okay. What could we go for? Like, it's not as easy on this one to pick a good fireball. We could go for this top side, but this looks quite... it looks somewhat obvious. Let's hope it's not completely baited. Tesla, okay. That's why I didn't insta-fireball right away, so... Gonna wait a little bit. As soon as we have the arch tower, we can set this up now. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, wait. I want to go behind the fire spirits, I believe, right? Or do we want to go from the other side? I think we do. Come on, Warden, buddy. Yep. Thank goodness those things. Okay, let me concentrate first. Wall break. This right here. Okay. What did... Okay, we have the furnace right there. Let's distract this again. Because as soon as we're entering into the base, I feel like we have done most of the job already. But the entry has to somehow work, so that's the important thing right now. We can use the overgrowth, I feel like, on this middle section, which should be really nice. Let's do it, so we have the more control and everything. Royal is suffering quite a bit. We might just support her a little bit, maybe. Come on, king ability. Right now. Royal Champ popping her ability is not the best, not the worst, I would assume. We have the Queen ability built, so we can overpower everything in the core, and we still have the Rage, so that's good for us. We just need to keep that Royal Champ now under control, and then she can heal up again. Let's use this, and the freeze. Nice. Royal Champ goes to the outside, but the King is tanking. That's really good for us. Let's double check the outside if we can do some cleanup. Not really. There's everything covered. Back to the Royal Champ, because this is our, like, 3-star condition right now. If we can keep her alive, we're good to go, because this group is going to like smash the top side. So this would mean, okay, now, so the Royal Champ is tanked still. Okay, we got the cannon, so that's perfect. Now do it like this, and there's no time issue. Like, the Royal Champ going down would have been maybe a time thing, or it could have been maybe a time thing then. But if the Royal Champ is really getting everything down here, there's no way that we fail in general. So hey, it worked out, and as we have seen, a lot of traps have popped up, so that's why I said, like, if you see you're running into, like, a heavy baited area, do not worry, just use a lot of spells, use maybe all of your totems, everything, that's completely fine. Just get through that area somehow alive, and you're good to go for the base. So you really have to see and anticipate on, like, which is the heaviest area to get through. As long as you're doing that fine, you're just good to go. Okay, we have this base again. This time around, though, the clan castle at the classic spots, I want to say. And this means what I usually do is just get the fireball, set up the pathing, and that's the way to go. I'm sorry. And then the lock launcher for the core, so we can select that already. As well, if I'm going for a quick fireball, something I like to do is just scout for, like, possible Tesla. For that, we need to check the range. So the possible Tesla could be around here. It's not, so that's good. I'm not sure what's happening with her voice right now. What the? Healers are in. Okay, it is heavily baited, but that's fine because most people have no clue how to bait. And I have more loons in this army composition than what you might expect. Most people have, like, maybe only 2. So I'm happy about that right now. Even if we lose a healer, I think we should be completely fine. Voltage tower should go down now. Wait. Did we lose all of our healers? No, we have 2 alive, so this... Let's see. So maybe I should have used a testing or something in the beginning. But I think we're still fine. But we have to really make sure that we're concentrating on this one. Now the headhunter for this That should be good to go. That's okay. I would expect more traps here, so we are going to use some for sure in just a second. But for now, we want to, yep, get the pathing right. Now 3 like this. This. There's no air defense left anymore, so we do not have to delay the healers on touch too long. And like 2 here. Yep, so we're trying to push everything in. There was another black mine, as I said. Without those additional loons, you could have been rough, let's put it that way. Like this. This. We're going to like use it over here. Since we have used the... Oh, let's see. Since we have used the fireball and the CC, we are good to go. Let's again use it here. We're getting to the core now. That's nice. Queen ability, rage, and now the freeze. But that's good. We can use the king ability any second if we have to, but right now we don't really have to do that. Let's use this thing on the back end. Let's distract this again. Warden went down, but should be actually not too bad, I believe, right? We have a lot of meteor golems still left, so that's good for us. Warden going down, that's a bit worse, to be honest, compared to the other things happening, but we have 2 more invis. So at this point, it's just a time machine. You can see we still have plenty of healers alive, only because we have 3 test loons. Sometimes I'm even switching, but healers, if we get them... Oh, they're fine on top of the scatter. We can use... Actually, there's the wizard, so we don't have to use anything. And we should be good to go overall. Yep. So, I see a lot of people only going with 2 healers. Don't do that. I mean, there's a reason why I did some of those adjustments. I just think they're quite nice to have the extra safety on the back end and such. So, let's just see on the back end if we have any time issue, but I don't think so. And we're good to go. So, even though we were heavily baited, we still made it through. That's nice. If the time is enough, but I think it should be. There's nothing in the corners left. Yep, that's nice. And we have 2 invis even to swag. Amazing, amazing. So, let's go for the next one. I'm a little more careful. I feel like putting Sneezy into 2 black mines, I think it were 2 black mines, right? Was not the most optimal play, but triple is a triple. Let's finish off the base. Oh my. I have never seen this base before. Another thing, if you're picking one of those bases, at least right now where people are not really, or the base builders have not really figured out how to bait those entries, if you have the choice between multiple different entries on this type of base, on race invest core bases in general, try to enter from the side if it's a 50-50 where the revenge tower is. So for us, we're entering from the bottom side. So on this one, let's check the range. There is this one. So invis, again the fireball. I won't check with the loon because people don't bait it, so that's good to go. Now, 1 test loon. There are those red mines. I just hope so bad Supercell is going to adjust things and Sneezy boogers cannot trigger red mines. This is just so stupid and is not deserved whatsoever. I mean, it is just, this pet is so overtuned, it is crazy. But, back to the attack now. We're setting everything in here. Again, try to have 2 groups because we want to make sure that, well, things are getting funneled in. So let's do the second group here, then the king. So that's good for us right now. We can... Ooh, that was good that we used that right in this. Hello. Now the log launcher, I think that was already a little bit too late, not gonna lie. But hey, let's see the distraction totem right here. Warden, please survive a little bit longer. And use another one. Let's use the poison right here. And now we slowly but surely get into that base, right? Come on. Invis here. Oh, the warden. Oh, it did not go down. That's great for us. Let's reach this. Let's rage this. Green ability. That's good. Again, the back end, you want to overgrowth that. So let's hope that we're going to make it through. My healers are... Some of them are alive. That's good. That's actually really nice. We can use the totem up here. So we have the... A few more hit points on the king. Again. Queen, I think, is still somewhere. The action figure is still alive as well. The totems are now entering the back end. When you're having something reaching in the core, like the fire spitters, like the long-range stuff, that's what you try to overgrowth, by the way. So if you're wondering, what are you going for with the overgrowth? This is pretty much what I'm going for. Warden going down, but we have the king ability, we have the queen up here as well, we have the action figure, so that should be fine. And we should be good to go. But those are the bases where things can go down, like in general, things can like go downhill so quick. It is just so annoying. So, yeah. But you can see as well, if... Actually, the base is not too poorly upgraded, but... First maxed out bases, things can really go crazy. Let's do another wall break for just some extra damage. And then we'll use the king ability, finish off the base strong. And this means I've done all of my 8 attacks. Now, let's go through every single of my accounts and see how we did on offense. And then we're going to check out and jump into the future, because let's find out how then I finished the entire Legends season. And we're starting with the account where we have just done the attacks with, which means 311 on offense. The defense isn't looking as great on this account. I have no clue why. This is the account which is max, but I'm not sure if I'm getting unlucky. People are tryharding extra. I have no clue, because this is how the defenses look on the other accounts. I mean, take a look at that. This is obviously way better, right? So, yeah, offense not as good, but overall with the defense, we're going to gain a lot of trophies on the last day. So the last rank should be hopefully really high. This is now the highest account, and this is the account where I did the worst, which is kind of unfortunate. But hey, defense so far still is looking great, so I'm happy about that. Let's hope that the last couple of defenses are good for us as well. But now let's check out where exactly I finished. So let's jump into the future a little bit. You can see it in the top left corner. The trophies have been reset. So let's take a look at the ranking from the last season. And there we go. Stars. He's playing in his own league. I mean, that's just crazy. Rank 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we have Mammoth in position number 5. We have Stars in 6. And I'm then here in position number 7. More than happy about that. My goal was to have one account within the top 10. And to be honest, if we think about it, I'm position number 3 player-wise, because we have Stars in front of me on position 1. We have Mammoth in front of me on position number 2. And then I'm already third, right? And if we go through the list further, you can see so many pros have pushed. So this is kind of crazy. And all of those accounts, by the way, were like fully upgraded or close to upgraded. So people are saying, oh, iTzu, this account is upgraded, not upgraded, or whatever. That was not a relevant thing whatsoever for those top ranks. So yeah, quite happy about that position, that's for sure. Yes, we could have maybe finished higher if we would have performed better on the last day, but hey, that's how it happens. You can say this, like everyone can say this about their own performance. You just have to show up when it matters. And unfortunately, on the last day on this account, I did not. That's how it is. But let's take a look at where we finished with the other accounts. Rank 13 global as well. And then rank 20 right behind Patra and Cynthia. So, yeah, I'm more than happy about this performance overall. As well, this means, because we have Lattenschluss right behind me, this means I finished rank 1, 2, and 3 in Germany, which is kind of like a good statement as well. So, I mean, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. And yeah, overall, really fun season. It's just nice. I mean, now for the next season, December, I'm thinking about pushing from the beginning. So maybe we can challenge Stars a little bit, because I did pretty much not push during the town of 17 time, to be honest. We have tried many different strategies of like 9 healer charges and such crazy stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let me know what you would like to see. Would you like me to like switch around with strategies? Maybe super bonus, for example, as well? Or should I just go full try hard with the meteor golem and try to see if I can maybe somehow challenge Stars or other pro players at the top? That would be as well a fun season, I guess, with maybe a lot of content. But it would be mostly one strategy. That's, I guess, the downside. Let me know what you would like to see in the future. Either way, this season was a blast. It was a lot of fun competing with those guys up there again. Obviously, can't cast and compete in the World Championship at the same time. So I have to do this here, okay? I have to do this in Legends. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Let me know your opinion about what I should do with the next season in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you guys not tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be like a upload-free day for me. And you can see I'm with my eyes super tired and such. But then, in like 2 days, there's going to be the next Flash video. Until then, see ya. And as always, bye-bye.